Well, good morning. We are live this Sunday morning in the bright sunlight.
It is very bright in here. We
forgot to put something over to cover up, though. But thank you for joining us. If you're joining us live, and also if you're watching the replay, we're going to talk a little about gardening and see what's going on in everybody else's garden. Also, see what everybody's doing to prepare, because we're getting closer to the garden season. Good morning, Joe. How are you today?
I'm excited about the garden season. Ready to get the plant started. So speaking of that, like, we planted these. Are these the ones that we planted 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And so
I think.
Are these mostly tomatoes, or what are they in here?
Yeah, these are the Abe Lincoln tomatoes.
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell because they're heirloom. They're not the hybrids. And then the others, these are all hybrids on this side.
Are these
the Better Boys and the cherry tomatoes?
Okay.
I got to put a little more soil in there to.
They look pretty, like they're a dark green. They look like they're growing really good. And you've had them like on a heat pad, right?
Yeah, they've been on a heat pad. The light keeps them warm too, so they've been.
And then you take the dome off when they.
Yeah.
Like now you've taken the dome off so they can get some air and light and
and there's
grow.
some more in there, and I'll have to kind of thin out the better plants, but we are getting some. And I'll probably plant another batch next week to kind of have them staggered.
Okay.
Or maybe a week later or so. But
So yesterday we worked on the raised garden bed. We've got 2 of those up now.
It went better than the first one.
It did go way better than the first one. The first one we put down, it was, I think they need to be 2 feet, not 3 feet. The other one's kind of bigger. It's 3 feet tall, and when he was taking the dirt to dump in the from the tractor, it was kind of some hard clay dirt, and it was clumped together, and he dumped that dirt, and the planter just went like this.
Yeah,
and
the little support.
Yeah, it did. So I said, and he just looked at me, and I looked at him. But anyway, we kind of straightened it out. It was okay. The little the little pole things that hold it to keep it from spreading out are bent, but it seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
I think it'll be fine. But the one that we put up yesterday, it went well. It's 2 feet instead of 3 feet tall. And I think that was a whole lot better than the 3 feet tall one. And we kind of coordinated it a little better. So when we dumped the dirt in from the tractor, it didn't fall on the spreaders, and it didn't cause an issue. So he worked like taking the tractor and putting the dirt in there, and then I kind of spread the dirt around and, kept fixing that while he dumped it in there with the tractor. So I did a lot of work.
Yeah, I learned a little trick to not feel like we got a little staging area for the dirt.
Yeah.
And then I would make it so I could just put it on one side of the tractor and dump it in. That made it a lot easier.
Yeah,
I don't see what people do without, at our age, without a tractor.
I know. Like, how do they do that?
That's a lot of dirt.
To take, I guess,
A lot of wheelbarrow loads.
Well, a lot of people like buy their dirt or whatever, or have a composted dirt brought in, so it's not those big clay things that you stuck in there. And I think it may be a lot easier, but still, if you don't have a tractor, you got to take shovels and put that dirt, in there from a wheelbarrow or from something. And especially if you've got one of those 3 feet tall ones, that's a lot of dirt that you're talking about that has to go in there. I don't even see how people do it. That's a lot of soil to have to buy if you don't have soil on your land.
Yeah.
Like, how do people do that?
And Joe said he'd hate to do gardening without a tractor or even the raised beds.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know that we couldn't have as much gardening as we did if we didn't have a tractor.
No. So,
speaking of that, I may have mentioned this, but we broke up the disc and broke up the
garden, the big part of the garden.
Yeah, the big garden. We broke the ground up there.
And we need a little rain. It hadn't rained. You know, it rained just a little bit, but I think it's supposed to rain this week. Hadn't rained in a little while. So
it's rained. It rained last week.
Yeah, but it wasn't a lot. I think it's kind of...
The ground is still wet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you just wasn't outside. You're a little out of tune.
Am I? Okay. Anyway,
most gardeners with raised beds order a dump truck load of topsoil.
Yeah.
And just shovel it in. Better than me. Yeah. It's
we find the soil on the land and go put it in.
Yeah.
Go put
the
it in
soil, you know, and now what I'm going to do is get some bags of the topsoil and the cow manure.
Yeah.
The black.
And mix it in.
What is it? Black cow.
Yeah. Now we did take.
And I'll get that little tiller and break
mix it
up
in
real
there.
Good.
Yeah. So we we did use some of the chicken fertilizer, you know, from where I cleaned out them. We did put some of that in there, so we know that, you know, that's kind of down in there and it's getting really fertilized. And in the 3-foot one, we put some logs down in the bottom. We feel like the logs might last longer than the raised garden bed, though.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah. So we didn't do that in the other one. We just kind of put the cardboard in the bottom and, you know, put the dirt. Didn't put any logs or anything in there. Scripture for today, because it's Sunday, is Isaiah 43, 1 through 2. And it says, "But now thus saith the Lord, who created you, O Jacob, and he who formed you, O Israel. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by your name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flame scorch you."
All right.
So.
And kind of giving a little brief outlook at the weather down here, I don't see, if this is correct, any freezing temperatures for the next month, but that doesn't mean when we get closer to planting,
I know, right?
that it could, you know, dip down, because it has it has before. So so it looks like in the lowest it's going to get this month is down in the 40s, but you know that could.
So looking ahead to like next weekend, it's a chance of rain next Saturday, but it's going to be to 80 one day next week, like
well, this
Wednesday.
week we need to get the potatoes in the ground.
Yes, we do, and maybe I can help you do that one afternoon. We can get that done. Need to do that probably before it rains. You know, next weekend.
Nothing beats orange juice in a mason jar.
Is that what you found? It's just a mason jar. But yeah, so I really think these tomatoes look good. Did they all come up?
Joe said his weather outlook getting a little cooler and looks like a really wet month. I do see a lot of rain on the calendar for the month. Coming, so
which it's spring. It usually is a lot of rain in the springtime. I'm inspecting your tomatoes.
Do they look okay to you?
Yeah, they look cool. So if you have more than one of these come up, do you just pull one of them out? Do you wait? Or how long do you
wait a little bit and then pull it out?
Okay.
I have moved some.
You like transplant? Okay.
But,
because I see like in a couple of.
This one doesn't look good, so I'm gonna take it out.
In a couple of places, it looks like there's more than one coming up, like that one. But you're gonna leave that one. So, you know, like I said, I don't do this part of the planting, so it's interesting to me. Like this one has one like growing side by side. What do you do then? You just wait.
Just kind of pull it up. Pull it up and move it.
Okay. And then one over here looks like it died, so, but that's okay.
Had so much rain in the last couple of years, a lot of his potatoes have been rotting in the ground. Going to try 10-gallon grow bags. You know, we bought some gravel in these big bags. I finally threw the bags away, but I bet they would have been good for that. You know what? They probably would have. We should have kept those. Well, I kept hanging on to them. And then you didn't think about it.
Yeah, we the
But I felt like I kept too much stuff all the time.
well, that's just
But yeah, that would be good to do that.
yeah,
But,
to put it in the grow bags. But they were huge bags because we bought like some gravel from the
from Lowe's, and
yeah.
you could pick it up with a tractor
and dump the gravel. So
Yeah.
we did a couple of 2 or 3 bags of that, and bought that. We decided
That's what's
though.
here in the greenhouse. So.
Yeah, we decided though that probably be better just to order, a dump load some, because we kind of spread it out and it didn't. I don't know. It's not doing as good as what we thought it would do. Probably need more than what we got. It's kind of still muddy in the place that we wanted to put it. So maybe we need to just get a dump load of gravel to go. So, yeah.
And we're kind of building as we go, because the driveway, not to get off the subject, but I was thinking about what we've done here, because the driveway, was this much deeper.
Yeah.
And we filled in with the tractor a little at a time.
With
and it packed pretty good, because it's it's hard as concrete.
With dirt and stuff, and we had to build it up. It was a lot, and that's just when we had the old tractor. Didn't you use the old tractor, Papa tractor, to build that up with?
Joe said it on the bags. He can get some for $50 for 20 of them. It's worth a try. I'd like to hear how that works.
Yeah. So where do you order them, or where do you get them from, Joe? Those bags.
Last year we didn't do potatoes. We
didn't do anything last year. So
isn't it exciting? It feels like something was missing last year.
It was missing. We concentrated on building the chicken pen last year, and we did that. But it was missing. Like, we didn't have
stupid Asian beetles are everywhere.
All of that good food. And, Scott's mentioned, I don't know if y'all have these Asian beetles, but he's like, I hope those don't eat my tomato plants. But I don't think they're supposed to eat plants. They're just very annoying.
Yeah.
They're all over the house, all inside the house. Everywhere you look, there's an Asian beetle. And supposedly you buy this Asian beetle spray and it kills them. Nothing kills them. Like,
have you bought the spray?
Yes. I bought the spray, and you spray it on them, and it does nothing. And, I've tried, like, spraying just regular house spray, and that doesn't do anything. But the thing is, like, they fly around, and then they just die. And then they just pile up, like, in the windowsills and everywhere. And they have a smell to them, and it's just I don't know. They're just so annoying. They actually bite. Like, if they get on you, they'll bite you. So it's really, really annoying. And
I hadn't figured out last year we didn't have any of those, did we?
No.
So
unless it was just a few.
Are they just every?
Maybe they're like the those. What are those things called? The things that come out of the ground, they have a little, every 7 years. Maybe they have some cycle and they come back every, 7 to 12 years. I don't know, but I know that they're annoying.
I hope the 12 years projections are right.
Maybe so. Maybe they just,
they are awful, but I've never seen them.
I've never seen them this bad either. It's bad, really bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, we hope to get those potatoes in this week.
Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll.
Well, maybe I can. Yeah, I can't help much because I work a full-time job. But maybe when I get off work, one day I can help you at least plant them.
Get them planted. Lines of cicadia.
I don't know how you pronounce. I don't know how you pronounce those.
That's what it is.
Yes. So those come back, and I think last year those were out or something. It was like,
well, they didn't bother me. They just
make a noise at night. They don't really bother or do anything, and they don't
in the daytime too.
Yeah, well, some, but you can hear them.
These were the ones that you remember. You could hear them.
Oh, I guess you could hear them all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, and they fly. They have like wings. They're not as annoying as these Asian beetle bugs.
He said they were all over there. Didn't bother his garden though. Yeah, they're very loud. You'd be on the phone.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll do the potatoes this week.
And then another thing we did yesterday, we don't feed the catfish. We have several catfish in our pond, and we don't feed them during the winter time because they kind of go dormant in a way when it's winter. But it was warm yesterday afternoon, so I did go feed the catfish yesterday and fed them some floating catfish food, and they did come up, and they were happy about getting some catfish food. So it's that time of the year. We'll have to get some catfish food and start feeding the catfish again, and hopefully we can bring it to you live one afternoon when the time changes and show you the catfish.
We need to cook some up.
Yes, we do. I'm ready for some good catfish.
Yeah. So
I'd like to try to grill it on the on the grill. I think that would be good. We were watching something, and you can get like the Asian beetle is after him. So you can get like a thing to put your fish in, and you flip it, and it cooks the fish instead of like sticking to the grill. So I think that's what we need to get and try and harvest those catfish.
So, okay.
Kind of excited about that.
And also, we noticed, we're going to walk down there in a minute. Yesterday, we noticed the peach tree.
Yes.
But I think if you have a lot of peaches, too many, you probably need to prune it a little bit.
Maybe so. Now, I
don't know that the tree needs pruning, but take some of the bloom.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Once the fruit starts coming out on the tree, we won't take the blooms off, but if there's too many, to weight it down. Yeah, once they make peaches, we'll take some of them off. Now, usually what happens is it has all those blooms on there, and you only get like, I don't even say half.
One peach.
Yeah, a third of maybe what is a bloom on there. So I'm excited about the peach tree because we thought it was dead. But it's not. It's blooming. It's got blooms all over it. And the blueberry bush, we didn't cover it up when it froze the other night, but it seems to still be okay. It's still got its blooms on it, and I think it's going to make some good blueberries. So I'm excited about the peaches and the blueberries.
Also coming up, I forgot about this. The time change Joe mentioned. It's coming up soon.
When is it?
That'll give us more. It's in April, right?
Yeah, here. Let me look it up.
April? Yeah.
Let me look it up.
But that'll give us some more outside time.
So, we talked about that little spreader that spreads our seeds last week, and I did order the little
plants.
The seeds. I did order the little disc that we have lost.
March the 8th. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Early. Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's like next weekend.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I can't wait for that. I'm ready for it to like stay light, till 7 instead of going dark at 6 and 6:30. I'm ready for that. But yeah, we ordered the little discs that go in there. And I was looking at all of them, and it has just little things. I wish I would have brought it out here. Different seeds and stuff, and it has it fixed where it'll spread them out for the right distance. So I really like that.
Yeah, you like that.
I do. I like the seed planter.
I was doing them by hand.
Yeah, we were doing them by hand, and it's hard to do by hand. Especially the corn and the peas and the things that you have to plant like 2 or 3 rows of. It's really hard to do. There's Bam.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy using that seed spreader.
Okay.
So what else have we got going on this week? We're gonna plant the potatoes. Hopefully.
Yeah, it'll probably be end of the week planting the potatoes.
Yeah.
According to Farmer's Almanac, that's the right time to plant the potatoes.
Okay.
In this zone. So we'll do those, and I'll probably go through and with the tractor on the garden again
Hey, bud.
and kind of work the dirt.
What you been doing?
Is he on?
Is he on the camera?
I don't know. I just slide him over.
Here,
Yeah,
Bam.
you can see him.
Okay.
He's Bam the barn cat.
Yeah.
So, okay, we can walk over there and see that.
All right. Well, Bam just got here. He
You got
wants me
something
to-
to say, ma'am?
Yeah. He's a sweet boy.
He's doing something on your phone.
Oh, no. Don't do things on my phone. Okay.
All right, ma'am, don't mess the plants up.
All right. So we're going to walk and
Yeah.
look at the raised garden beds and take a look at the... We can take a look at the... Uh-oh, you
Sorry,
scared
ma'am.
him. Scared him to death. All right. Bam's ready.
Ooh, I knocked the dirt over.
You sure
Okay.
did. It's okay.
All right, so
We're gonna walk over here and look at the raised garden beds, and we're gonna go. We'll walk by the blueberry bush and just kind of look at it and see how it's doing. Bam's getting his picture made there. Do you think he'll eat these? Do I need to do
I
something?
hope he doesn't eat those. He better not eat
If
these.
he was the other cat, he would eat them. Come on, Bam. Let's go
We
over
can
here and look at the raised garden bed.
All right.
Come on. Let's go. Come on, Kiki.
And also, there's not a cloud in the sky tonight. Today, yesterday was like that too. So, Joe said, mess the plants up. First year we got a German Shepherd. She thought some of the planters I had on the picnic table were toys. Absolutely destroyed his broccoli and cabbage seeds that year. Wow.
Wow. The blueberry
Where
bush.
did Bam come out?
I don't know.
No, he's still on the table.
He's just laying there. I don't think he's going to eat them. The other cat would. So the blueberry bush is doing good. It's got all these blooms on it. It looks like it's going to have a pretty good many
Okay,
blueberries on there.
Yeah.
So
and we did have two this blueberry.
it's really doing good. How old is it now? 4 years old. It has taken that long for it to grow and to finally start producing enough blueberries so you can do something with them.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's to make a pie or to make some blueberry jelly or whatever. But I did get last year. It had a pretty good many on there, and I would come pick them, and I think I made something blueberry pie or something out of them.
Out of these?
Yeah, out of these. So I hope this year, it looks like there'll be plenty on here. So I'm excited about our blueberries.
There's Bam.
Yep. So let's go down here and we'll look at the raised garden beds.
You want to look at the peach tree?
Oh,
first?
yeah, we can go look at the peach tree. We looked at it yesterday. We'll look at it again.
We got to bury these cords at some point.
Yeah. So yeah, it's got a lot of blooms, and I'm really excited about that because we really thought it was dead. Like this part of it over here kind of looks. It's got
Joe on the blueberry bush. He said what he read takes a few years blueberry bushes to establish.
Yeah.
He doesn't have one personally, but I think it took a few years, didn't it?
Yes. And I think that this year is the first year that this peach tree has had this many blooms. Like it's never had this many blooms. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
It's got a few dead limbs. Probably need to cut those back, the ones that are dead, but not many. Most of them look like they're fully alive. So maybe, you pushed it over with the tractor.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you woke it up or what you did to it, but apparently it's decided that it's going to just have numerous blooms and that it's going to do good.
Yeah, maybe it will.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And these are those what do you call, they're the white peaches.
Yeah, they're the white peach, Georgia white peach
And
or something like that.
It had another one right next, well, on over a little bit. It died. We replaced it. It died. But this one's still going.
Yeah, this limb. Let's see. No, it's green. It just hadn't bloomed out like the other ones have. So neat.
So we do still need to plant some more fruit trees.
I'm gonna check on my roosters.
Is he still in there?
He's on. Look, he's on top. He's still upset up here. Yeah.
So they're little friends, huh?
Yeah, they're friends with the big rooster. It's the Silkies. Nobody likes them. I think they need to be in their own little cage just by themselves. They're the ones that need to be in a cage out somewhere. I don't know. They're just so mean. All right, let's go look at that.
The Silkies?
Yeah, the Silkies. They're just, I don't know, just mean. And I didn't know that. Like, I thought Silkies were sweet, but apparently not.
I left my bottle out there.
Yeah, you did. So, you know, he put this together. He actually did it yesterday. I helped him with the 3-foot tall one, but he did this one by himself while I was gone. And look, we
put netting.
Yeah, we
I'm gonna
put
dump
some
a little dirt on top.
And this
of
is just chicken wire. Is what this is. And we're going to dump some dirt on top of it so it's not popped up in the air like that. And this is just, see how these big clods of dirt?
Well, what I'll do is, we've got a weed eater that's got the plow on it.
Yeah.
And I can break all that up and get it real fine.
Yeah, but that's what hit
And this is what happens when you dump the dirt.
It breaks them.
That's a lot of dirt in there.
It is a lot of dirt, like a lot of dirt. But yeah, this kind of, the dirt fell on top of
Plant some
this.
potatoes there.
Yeah, the dirt fell on top of this, and it went inwards. It actually pulled the screw out of one side of it. But Scott says that we're gonna put some stabilizers here or something, just so it will last a little bit longer and won't deteriorate over time. I hope that they don't. I mean, I hope they last.
Be okay, but I think eventually they'll rust.
Yeah.
I don't know if hopefully it'll give us a few years.
Yeah. But yeah, you could plant some potatoes in there for sure. You might not never get to them. They'd be way down in the bottom.
Well, they wouldn't be any further than
what's in the ground.
Yeah. I like the bag. I've heard of people doing the bags. I can't wait to see how that works.
Yeah, Joe, we want to hear about that, if that works out good for you.
And then we're going to probably put 1 or 2 more over here.
Wood.
Definitely make one of wood over there since I've got the wood. But Bam, it's not a litter box.
Yeah, so Bam probably thinks it is. No, we're not using this as a litter box. No. So it really, like, when you put this one together, it went well. It didn't take as long as putting the other one together.
That's 'cause that one's
2 feet. Yeah, and this one's 2 feet, so it didn't take quite as long. Now, I noticed that after you put it together, you forgot to put these little guards on there, and you had to go back and put them on. But that was no big.
I always forget something.
Yeah, it was no big deal. Did good, but we're gonna put some topsoil on top of that and manure, and that'll raise it up to the top, and hopefully Bam will.
Then eventually we'll next year put a few more.
Yeah.
And start building.
Yeah, I think it'll be great. And then we'll have to get a pump for the pond.
Yeah.
And pump some water from the pond. But yeah, Bam thinks that he has some new litter boxes, but we're gonna have to.
Better not get in there.
I think until we put something in there, we might need to put the wire over the top, and that'll keep him from getting in there. Because he definitely is going to think that it's a huge litter box just for him. So, maybe we do need to take that wire and run it across the top so he won't be in it using it.
Today.
It's a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky.
It was like that yesterday.
It was like that yesterday. So hopefully we can get the pump put in, some kind of pump, and so we can pump the water from the pond and grow some like good vegetables.
Yeah.
In the raised garden beds.
We're still kind of undecided on what's going to be planted here and what's going to be planted in the big garden.
Yeah, well, we know the corn and the peas will be in the big garden. Probably butter beans. We'll see.
Yeah.
Not quite sure. Bam, you're really heavy, son.
Sunny here today. Only supposed to get to about 50 though. Was almost 70 yesterday.
Oh goodness,
so
that's nice for you.
We're getting there. So, but I guess that's all we've got today. So, when we get more planted, we'll be here a little longer.
Yeah, we will. We can actually maybe plan or something in the future in the raised garden beds on the live stream and bring y'all more of that and what we're doing. And I know we wanted to put some tomatoes in here. You know, we wanted to put a few tomatoes in the raised garden beds. So we will plant some kind of tomatoes in there, and then we'll put maybe some in the regular garden. But yeah, I think the tomato plants would do well in here too. Okay. So.
All right. Well, Joe, thanks for joining us, and everybody else watching on the replay, thank you for joining us. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Our next live stream will be Thursday night. So y'all have a great day.